go within myself really to find out what was that trigger, what pissed me off and made me say I didn't want to, to hear anything she had to say. And so I did that, and what she was saying was something that I really needed to hear, something that was going to help me to see things different. And I think that's something that we need to do as a people, really start to see, what is triggering us, what's causing us to, feel certain ways about things, and we can learn from these things. And I'm so glad that I took that time to just sit with it and think about it, and really, just take in that knowledge that she was giving me. And even if it hurt, I needed to take that in and to just see what I can do better. And she did help me to be able, to change my way of thinking in that way. And so, I started watching her videos and things, and I noticed that a lot of what she was saying was things that I had been feeling and I had been thinking, and that those tough conversations that we need to have with our people and about our people, so that we can address our issues, as opposed to just sweeping them under the rug, not dealing with them. There's a lot of conversations that she have on her YouTube page that a lot of us really need to listen to and to see, and really take in, what it is she's saying. So yeah, that really attracted me to her, and I was like, okay, we're gonna have to. And then when we did have a conversation, we finally got to have a conversation. We just clicked. And I was like, I definitely need to have her on so we can just talk about our issues. And I know just having a conversation that we had last time, both of us are long-winded and we can talk. And this is a subject, our people, what's going on with our people, is something that we're both passionate about. So it's like we can go on, and then there's just so many issues that we have, that we need to address, and, things that really need to be done within the African community. And when I say African, I'm talking about us all around the world, not just in Africa. I mean, all of us, because we need to really, a lot of us here in the States, and I say all the time, a lot of us in the States, we don't even recognize that we're African. We see ourselves as Black before we see ourselves as African. So it's so important for us to see. And that's also one of the reasons why I named my boutique the African in Us, because that's something that I noticed that we need to do. That's the first thing we need to do, is see that we are African, and stop having such a disconnect from our people in Africa and the continent. So this is going to be more of a discussion, just for us to really just, talk about some of the things that is going on, within our African community. But to get us started, I wanted to ask you, what are some of the problems you think we have that is keeping us from coming together and building and growing and being able to actually accomplish something, so that we can start to move forward and we're not always at the bottom of the totem pole. It's like it's something that's going on with us that we just cannot, come together and just figure it out and just really start to make things happen for us, to put us in a better situation.